Gallery Director at Studio Channel Islands. I am very excited to introduce our December show artist, Mary McGill. We are in her studio. She's an artist in residence with us. Her December show is called Art of the Story. It opens December 3rd and goes until January 21st with an artist talk December 10th at 1:30. And so we're just going to start off with asking Mary to show us around her studio and give us a sneak peek of what she's going to be exhibiting.
Hi, Catherine. The name of the show is Art of the Story, and really all my work is a story. Every piece I make tells a story. And for example, right now we're standing in front of, these are totems, and they tell different types of stories. This one is called Enveloped, and it has different quotes on flowers about family, and the owl is kind of enveloping the family. This was a Winds of Change type of totem, and I use a lot of symbolism with birds and circles and things like that. There is this woman here, which was a new piece. I really, again, because I always like to tell stories with my work, I try, you know, to use symbolism and whatever. And so she is called By the Book, her torso. And I actually sculpted a book, and I wrote a great poem here. And it wasn't my poem, it was an unknown author, but I just love what it said. And so along with her, when she's displayed for the show, there'll be a paper there, you know, saying what the different works are saying, just because I think it's nice to know as a viewer what was the artist talking about. And then on to my latest series, which is the cats. And I so enjoy making the cats. I love to give them emotion and whimsy, and they actually were inspired by T.S. Eliot's Book of Cats. And if you've ever read that book, or you know, the play Cats was based on that, it just really brings you humor and emotion, and that's what I like to do. This cat in particular is called Bird in the Hand, and there is, if you can see, a small bird in his hand, and I liked getting the feathers all put in there, and he's kind of jaunty with his crown, and he thinks he's pretty bad. But I like to make the bases that they sit on, and I often will write on the bases. This one does have something written on it also. And then we have My Cup Runneth Over, which is this kitty. And here I used a different style of glazing. I used underglazes. It was also high fired in a gas kiln, but the bright colors, you don't really get that with a high fire glaze, but you can with the underglaze. So that's what I employed here, and again made the base. And he has a picture on his head, and it's overflowing down him and into this small little cup. I love his face. I think it's very emotional and shows a lot. And that's what I enjoy making. We have an installation project going on called the Misfit Cup Liberation Project. And this originated with an artist in North Dakota named Michael Strand, and it's kind of an ongoing, through the different cities, people are doing this. And so I have a good friend, Howard Miles, who made me 50 of these really beautiful little houses. So they're all going to be lined up at the gallery, and I have hand-thrown 50 mugs that go inside of it. And what I'm asking the public to do, or the first 50 of you, is to bring in the cup that you would like to liberate, that you no longer would like to have. And you're going to, whether it's chipped, or it's a bad memory, or you're just done with it, or for whatever reason, and then it is put in the house. You take the mug or cup that you have chosen out of all of the ones that are there, and I ask you to write a few words about why you're deciding to liberate this cup, and it becomes part of the installation. So I think it's going to be really fun, and it'll be fun as a viewer to walk through the gallery and read all the different stories about these cups. And there's all kinds of stories from, you know, one of the installations, a man that had been in prison, this is pretty dramatic, he'd been in prison, and so he put his prison cup, he wanted to liberate that, he's not that person anymore, so that was his story. And it's just really interesting and very much, you know, to be part of the installation and part of the art. Thank you.